Tim Burton just got blindsided by a decision that left fans and insiders equally stunned. Imagine being the visionary behind a cult classic only to find out from the press that your own franchise is moving forward without you. That's exactly what just happened with Beetlejuice 3, and Burton's reaction? Nothing short of disbelief. In a recent interview with The Hollywood Reporter, Tim Burton was asked about Beetlejuice 3 supposedly entering development. His response? A confused, almost comical, "Really? Nobody told me." That's right, the man who brought Beetlejuice to life wasn't even looped in. He didn't deny it. He didn't tease it. He flat out had no idea. And when he joked, "Maybe I've been replaced," it wasn't just sarcasm, it was a genuine moment of realization that something had shifted. This is more than a funny anecdote. It's a red flag. Warner Brothers owns the Beetlejuice franchise, not Burton. That means they can move forward without him. But should they? Burton isn't just a director here, he's the soul of this world. His twisted visuals, surreal humor, and gothic charm are what turned Beetlejuice into a cultural phenomenon. Without that, what's left? Burton himself admits he's deeply attached to everything he creates. He said, "I feel very proprietary about everything I do." And it shows. He was furious when Beetlejuice was adapted into a Broadway musical without his blessing. That anger wasn't about ego. It was about vision, his vision being hijacked. So imagine how he feels now, learning a third movie may be underway while he's in the dark. It's even more surprising when you consider how difficult it was to get Beetlejuice 2024 made in the first place. Burton revealed that Warner Brothers wasn't even enthusiastic about making the sequel. He said they didn't even really want to do it. That makes it all the more bizarre that they're supposedly greenlighting a third film, possibly without the very person they once waited for. To be clear, Burton loved making Beetlejuice. He had fun revisiting the strange, macabre universe he built. But when asked about a third film, he was hesitant, not dismissive, just cautious. He compared it to trying to recreate the viral Wednesday dance. In other words, magic like that can't be forced. You capture lightning once. Trying again just might burn everything down. But here's where it gets even more complicated. Jenna Ortega, the breakout star from Wednesday, played a major role in Beetlejuice, and her performance was one of the sequel's highlights. However, she recently made it crystal clear she wouldn't return for a third movie unless Burton was involved. Her exact words? "I would never." That's not speculation. That's a deal breaker. And without Ortega, continuing the story feels incomplete. It's a rare thing in Hollywood when an actor stands their ground like that. Usually, the script and the paycheck do the talking. But Ortega's loyalty to Burton speaks volumes. She sees what many fans see, that the essence of Beetlejuice lives and dies with his direction. So why would Warner Brothers risk it all? One word: profit. Beetlejuice was a surprise box office hit. It brought in numbers that made executives sit up and pay attention. And in Hollywood, success breeds sequels whether the original team is on board or not. From a business perspective, a third movie makes perfect sense. But from a creative standpoint, it's a gamble. Let's not forget, Beetlejuice isn't just any franchise. It's a bizarre, beloved, offbeat universe that doesn't play by Hollywood rules. Trying to milk it without its creator isn't just disrespectful, it's dangerous. Fans notice, critics notice, and if you strip away Burton's fingerprints, you're left with a name, not a soul. Imagine a Beetlejuice film without the eerie whimsy, the chaotic visuals, the off-kilter comedy. It becomes a ghost of itself, ironically fitting, but deeply disappointing. The original worked because it was fearless, messy, and unmistakably Burton. Remove that, and you're left with a studio product chasing nostalgia. But here's the twist. This might not just be about Burton being left out. It could be about Burton choosing not to return. He said he doesn't see a third film happening. That could mean he's uninterested, or maybe he's exhausted. He spent years in the Hollywood machine, and after finally bringing back Beetlejuice on his terms, maybe he's ready to walk away. And if that's the case, can anyone else truly pick up where he left off? Jenna Ortega doesn't think so. Fans don't think so. And judging by Burton's own surprise, it doesn't seem like the studio even asked. What happens next is anyone's guess. Will Warner Brothers charge ahead with Beetlejuice 3, betting that name recognition is enough? Or will they realize that some stories aren't meant to be franchised into oblivion? For now, we're left with one undeniable truth. A Beetlejuice sequel without Tim Burton isn't just surprising, it's a creative contradiction. And if the director himself had to ask, really, maybe the rest of us should be asking the same thing. Because sometimes, not every ghost story needs a resurrection.